물러나게 마 우와께로 사랑은 복구와 나 곁에로. My nose is itchy.
Your nose is always itchy.
And who is to blame for that?
God.
Can I go get pumpkin?
Yeah, sure.
She did a whole
We
intro,
never know.
but she forgot to click record. So we got pumpkin. We retrieved him.
So today we are joined with Pumpkin and Kato once again.
I have a feeling that they will be starting to make regular appearances
Yes,
on our
definitely.
reaction videos. So we hope you enjoy their presence. Is it okay?
It is
Her
okay.
PS5 controller. Hi everyone, it's Lizzie.
It's Kina
At your
service.
Today we are back with another reaction to Attack on Titan Season 4 episode 9! So what happened last episode?
We found out that Zeke is still alive. He is apparently in the works with Aaron, Levi, and all that. And we got to see a little banter between Levi and Zeke. And then we got to see Gabby shoot Sasha, and Sasha died.
Dead.
She's dead. And Gabby and Falco are now on the blimp.
Yep, they're on the blip.
They're on the blimp.
Everyone's mad at Aaron. I have a feeling today's gonna be a lot more about information.
Yes.
And yep, so we're looking forward to that.
Are you excited?
As excited as I'll ever be.
Can
you? I need time.
Let's go. Let's watch episode 9 in 3,
2,
2,
1. Armin.
3 years ago, we're going back.
3年前.
Going back.
Pirate ship.
上陸して2時間体を打ち負かし世界を脅かす悪魔の島この実態をマーレに持ち帰るのだ
Butcher it.
Oh no. Oh!
It's like a parallel to one of the scenes last time.
He's just carrying the boat.
Why does the soundtrack sounds like
Right on you. Levi. Levi looks really baby.
マーレは汚れた血にかす耳など持ち合わせていない二つ衝動のするようなまではしない
Say hello to my little friend. Who shot what? Ooh.
Woo, she's so
Ooh.
hot!
Oh, her voice is very
Yeah.
me
Her
when I
voice-
meet Aaron.
Her voice isn't actually what I expected it to sound like.
Me too. I like that she
Mhm.
kind of gives an androgynous kind of feel,
Oh, definitely.
which I
She's
really like. I
hot.
love androgynous characters, and
Yeah.
I think they're so pretty.
She's hot.
Where's the lyrics? They used to have it.
Yeah. This is my last
Last
war.
war. Da 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 dee da 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 dee dee da dee da dee da dee da 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 dee da dee da dee da my war.
Good job.
Good job, Kat.
Brave volunteers.
Sasha.
Oh, oh my god, when
Oh my
Armin
gosh.
was baby.
Yeah.
Wow!
Wow, he's been pretty dead since 3 years ago, huh? UI.
Her voice.
Why do they all sit so straight? That one in the front.
Yes. It is, it is. It's pretty ironic.
Yeah.
Well, love at first sight, baby.
Oh yeah, definitely. Look at that face. Mm. That scared me.
That's already started.
Yeah, been a while.
Dinah Fritz.
That was such a cool episode.
That episode made me cry.
Yeah. At first I laughed at this, and then I was like, whoa. The rumbling.
The rumbling.
Because I'm afraid you'll kick me again. Hmm. Oh. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I can't get over that.
Oops! You thought.
You shouldn't have helped.
Armin.
언니 양꼬파. So cute.
俺たちを作ったやつはこう考えた。いろんなやつがいた方が面白いってな。
僕らを作ったの。
始祖ユミルに力を与えた存在。神だよ。
I don't know, that made me emotional, like how they don't know a lot of things.
Yeah.
Oh, that's...
Niccolo.
No, Sasha! No, you...
You're blushing.
That's me when I have crap too. Oh! Wow! It's so weird to see him shoot. Armin covering his ears.
Making me tear up.
That is such an anti-war like wine. That's line, not wine. Sorry.
から僕たちは怖くないって。
世界から見れば誤解はないだろう。防ぐためには手出しできねえようにして。
I
別の道があったんじゃないか。よりもエレンを理解している。
That's a beautiful sync. Information available for public disclosure. Scout Fleet. Formed to investigate Paradis Island after the operation to retake the founding Titan had failed. The first fleet embarked in 851. Over the following 3, approximately 4,600 soldiers aboard. A total of 32 scout ships and destroyers were sent to Paradis Island. However, not a single one has returned to Marley to this day.
Yeah.
And then years. Alright, cool. So they've all been welcoming all of these ships and they're like, hey, hope you enjoy. Did this information disclosure make you cry?
No, no. It made me tear up so bad. It's just very wholesome, you know? Well, not wholesome, but like, like to see them come together and understand each other a bit is really nice.
Unfortunately, not everyone understands.
Yeah.
Not the important people that understand, at least.
Yeah.
That's sad.
All right.
1, 2, 3, clean. Hi. Hmm. Oh.
娘が世話になったようやね。俺の料理を食べに来てください。
No.
何も知らないってのは。
もうわかるみたいです。祖母の命ものだ。切り刻むのを少し
His lines are very iconic this season, aren't they?
に感謝いたします。
なあ。
ましかし
Ugh.
疑うことは悪の修行に等しく。
人であることを証明してきたつもりでした。残念です。構いませんよ、フィクシス司令。すぐにまた我々と食卓を囲む日が来ますから。
ホテル、これ何か不満でもあるのか。巨大児の欲しい宿は
立体。なあ。
She really looks like him.
She even has his passion.
レンに協力しても見放しても、とにかく
Is Armin holding a seashell?
人間を殺した。
It's the, I think it's the one he picked up.
Sea boy.
マーレ軍はこの島に報復攻撃しただろう。やるしかなかった。君たちのように。
Who is he talking to? Oh! Nice sink. I'm looking at the sink. No, 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 no. I've seen this. I've seen this floating around the manga. Panel. Wow.
What an iconic scene.
This one's a bit more somber
Yeah.
than the others.
It was.
Niccolo! Niccolo!
Nicola!
Yeah. Yeah, like, what stood out to you? I'm so sorry. first.
Okay. A really wholesome bit was like Sasha asking Onyan Kopon,
Yeah.
like, why do you have such dark skin?
Mm.
And then Onyan Kopon was like, you know, it's because the like his attitude is so like wholesome.
Mm.
I found that kind of cute
Mm.
because like, well, yeah, have we actually seen like a dark skin?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Actually, when I saw him sitting next to Yelena, I remember thinking like, oh,
Yeah.
that's...
Yeah.
I don't think we've had... In this
because they're all like, well, stereotypically
fast
like
skin.
yeah, like
Yeah.
like Asian. Well, Mikasa and Eren are Asian, and then you have like Germans maybe, right? Eren would be German, right?
Honestly, what are the nationalities?
Yeah, whatever.
What are the nationalities?
Yeah, if you want to equivalent it to the real world.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
You know, because like they're so sheltered and they don't know.
Mm.
So it's like a really innocent kind of, you know,
Mm.
question. So I really like that
Mm.
because it's like, why?
Mm.
You know?
And the way he tackled it
Yeah,
back. And
yeah.
Well, you see, we were all created like this.
Yeah, wouldn't it be interesting to have many different people, you know?
That was cute. Yeah.
I think Isayama pointed out that, well, I could be wrong, but I think I've read somewhere that Isayama said it kind of represents him, that Onyan Kampon kind of represents him.
Mm.
And I was like, yeah, I mean, you could take that literally, and like also Onyan Kampon, breaking like the fourth wall, being like, wouldn't like, this is the first like black or dark skinned character we're gonna have. Wouldn't it be interesting to put a variety, like a diversity? I really found that really cute, a cute exchange. Yeah.
Yeah, to add on to that, I like that the whole Niccolo and like the food thing. Kind of like food unites us all. You guys. Like,
Unite.
I think that's the way we can stop wars.
Just make food. Just
Yeah.
bring people together with food.
Yeah, a buffet table in the middle of a battlefield.
Yeah.
You know. So do you want to fight, or we can sit down and have a nice meal?
Yeah. Or eat.
Together.
You know. What do you want to do?
Yeah. That reminds me of like I don't know, it's like this, it's an actual thing in history. I think it's in Christmas or something, or Thanksgiving, I can't remember, but I think it was like British and like German soldiers back then. I can't remember, but then I think they actually got together to eat a meal, Christmas stuff together.
Yeah.
And I think the reason was that I think in the midst of war they just needed comfort and
Yeah.
companionship, so seeing that was kind of like,
Yeah. It's nice.
you know,
It's nice.
yeah. And Eldians and Marlyians are not so different after all. And
Yeah. Like
yeah.
Eren said, we're all the same.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I found it ironic that, you know, Niccolo got beaten up for being Marlyian. When Eldians get beaten up on his island
Yeah,
for
yeah.
being
Eldian
Eldian.
devils. Yeah.
Yeah, so
There's no side to pick. Yeah, because it creates such a complex kind of world we're in. Yelena. Oops. Mikasa who? I like her. I really like the scene where she looks up at Zeke as the Titan and is like a god. You know? And I was like, when I first read it, I was like, I think that's a bit much, sis. But yeah, I understand, like, you know, looking up to someone and being loyal to them and thinking of them like that is like super, very how do you say it? Very extreme. But
putting them on the pedestal.
yeah.
I love her voice. I think I really liked when she spoke in the phone.
Yeah.
And she's like,
Yeah. I was actually kind of expecting her to have more of like a, I don't know if it makes sense, but Junichi Suwabe, but if he was female. I did not expect like a really deep voice.
I feel like the voice actress for like Armin, like
Yeah.
the voice for Armin and Yelena, if they switched, it could be like
Switch.
become make sense a little bit more. But
Yeah.
I quite like it. I love her outfit in the suit as well. We're just simping over a girl this episode. Why do you think Armin was talking to Annie?
But what do you think?
I thought it was something that I need to like.
Oh no, just like why like why is he talking to her? Maybe, well, for me, maybe it's like kind of like he needs to talk to somebody who hasn't, you know, been in this whole thing, you know, because Annie was like literally only there for like the first.
She froze up in season 1 and then that was it.
Yeah. And so like throughout this whole time, like maybe he needed someone else to confide into. I think even in the previous in season 1 or something, they like didn't Armin have like this connection with Annie, or am I tripping?
I can't remember that. If you guys remember, could you like type down in the comments?
I could be tripping. Because a lot of people ship Armin and Annie. So that's interesting.
I felt a twinge of jealousy. After all we've been through, Armin.
It's okay. It's okay. She's still frozen. We have hope.
Stay frozen.
And him holding the shell as he talks to her is like, it's like I don't know, it's like a comforting thing. It's like a coping mechanism maybe for him to hold that and talk.
Well, I mean, it makes sense that, you know, because he has to call Soul Titan now, so yeah, Berthold's memories as well. So, you know, like you said, maybe that like ignites a sense of like familiarity with Annie, because most of the memories would have had Annie in it.
Yeah.
And
so he's seen Annie's and like, you know.
And I find that his dialogue with Annie was a lot to do with did we make the right choice?
Yeah.
Was this the only path that we could have taken? And the fact that she was talking to Annie that was already frozen in time since season 1, technically she's still kind of stuck in the past. So, in a way, it's like him and holding that seashell. It's kind of like it's kind of like wondering, I don't know, like it's some sort of symbolism. I don't know if I'm wording this correctly.
Yeah, I get you.
You know?
Yeah, it's like he wants to like, if only things could go back to the way they were.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I get that, yeah.
So I found that cool, I guess.
And it's also like she can't talk back. So, so he's like just saying anything.
Yeah. Plot twist, Annie hears everything. The first thing she does when she wakes up is ask like Armin, like, are you stupid? It's kind of like a part of Armin is still stuck in the past.
Yeah.
And Annie is that physical embodiment of that sentiment.
Yeah.
That he feels.
Yeah. And mind you, he doesn't know if he doesn't know if she can actually hear him or just, you know, he's just,
He's just talking.
Yeah.
Same way I talk to Pumpkin sometimes. Right, Pumpkin?
No!
Isn't that right, Pumpkin?
Isn't that right? I really love Zeke and Levi's, is it cool to say like chemistry? Like it makes sense, right?
Makes sense.
Because it's just the bantering they have. Like they hate each other.
Yeah.
But it's like
I find it really funny because you see in like season 3-ish, they were basically at each other's necks.
Yeah.
And then now it's kind of like
they can't do anything about it. But they really want to.
Yeah. The way Levi's glaring at him in the carriage, and he's like, "Oh, if it wasn't for this plan, I just."
Zeke's like, "Hey, Levi."
Look, I know we've had our differences, but
I find that really funny. I think, well, because I didn't read the manga for the previous seasons. I only continued for season 4. So I don't know how Levi was in the manga before this, but I think people have said that he's actually a pretty comical character. So he's not all serious actually, as the anime usually depicts him as. So you can kind of see that here a bit when he banters and like has like one-liners sometimes. So it's kind of funny.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why this episode is he hits different. That's why I said his lines are really iconic this season, because I never thought that he'd make me laugh.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And well, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, Sasha is gone. She's usually the comedy part.
Yeah.
So now it's Levi. He seems like a very petty person.
Yeah. He's like the bitch.
Yeah. He's so shallow and like petty. You have one dude telling him, "Yo, you like piss and all that stuff," and 10,000 fleets later, he's gonna say like, "So you like me?" About 10,000 fleets. It's quite funny. Him and Hange, that scene was really funny.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
Hange is so adorable.
Mm.
Love it when she geeks out though.
Mm.
It's like finding like this weaponry, you know? It's like, wow, you guys have this? That is so cool.
Mm. And the way she was studying,
Yeah.
and she kind of looked down the barrel as well.
Yeah,
and I was
Jesus
like,
Christ.
honey, don't do that.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was really funny to see them with guns. Like,
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, to point out,
Mm.
Mikasa I think used guns only. So she didn't use a sword. So I think Levi was the only one who used a sword that
Mm.
time. So yeah, it's pretty interesting to see that he just wants to stay with the old gear.
Mm. I think out of all of them, Levi knows what a gun is. We've seen him use it in season 3 when he
Oh,
was going
yeah.
against Kenny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah, 'cause Kenny had a gun, and then I think he used the barrel gun to counter Kenny
Yeah.
at the bar.
Yeah.
Iconic scene. Yeah.
Yeah.
Levi's an old-fashioned dude, don't you think?
He is. I mean, he's like what, 35 at least now?
Not to say all 35-year-olds are old-fashioned, but
yeah.
35. No, I'll still take him. Not too
He's
shabby.
he's not that old.
Yeah, I mean, suddenly I'm like 25.
Other thing I found interesting was, what was the other thing that I found interesting? I had it in my mind, but it's gone now.
Take your time.
It's gone.
No,
It's gone. It's gone.
we'll never know.
We'll never know. It'll
They'll come back.
to me.
We did have a comment, I think it was 2 episodes back to our previous reactions, of someone theorizing that they wouldn't be surprised if Eren uses a rumbling at the end
Yeah.
of like the anime, and I'm like, yeah, that seems
Yeah.
like where it's headed to right now.
Yeah.
But
That's the main plan.
yeah,
Right? Yeah.
so
So yeah. Wouldn't be surprised if he actually used it.
mm,
Like this is just because this is at this point it's just to threaten them,
Yeah.
right? But now it's like, well, you might as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel like he's gonna go ahead and use it. He's just
think?
gonna be like, No, I feel like no. I feel like that's the plan, but I feel like something's gonna change.
Okay. Interesting.
That's the thing. It can't be that clear cut. This is anime, and this is Isayama.
It's like, yeah.
So, like, what if the rumbling doesn't work?
We got to see Historia too
Mm-hmm.
after a very long time.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think I kind of recalled Sasha like eating. I said crab. Sorry, I meant lobster.
Yeah.
And my brain is not. Don't freak out every time they will think that we're weak. 마지네. Oi.
마지네.
Oi. Levi da. Levi da. Levi da.
Now I remember.
Levi da.
Like, the Yelena and Hange and Levi scene and Onyankopon, where Yelena is what? There's 2 problems, you know. One is that what was the first problem? But the second problem is like the world Marley is in a war with the other nations, so like we have no time for you. So and it's kind of like, well, isn't that funny that that happened because you know you got into war and it's all your fault. You know? I don't know. I found that kind of ironic.
Yeah, so ever since, you took the Founding Titan and the Colossal Titan, enemies of Mali found out, and they're attacking and shit, so we don't have time for you.
Yeah.
Levi in his head. Well, shit.
Because it's pretty interesting because the other nations and stuff, they were allies with them, you know, and it's kind of interesting to see that when they have loss in power, they're being like beaten down as well now, this time by other nations. So it's kind of interesting to see how easily that can happen. Yeah, and it's like, well, Marley, if you didn't train these kids and send them out there, maybe this wouldn't have happened in the first place. It's so like, I think it takes me back to the theater scene where people are like, well, then what do we hate them for? You know, why do we hate the island so much? What was the point? And then this all could have been avoided, you know? Like, let's say if Marley didn't turn Eldians into Titans and send them, you know, to the walls and stuff, like on the island. like because they mentioned it, that was a plan to like keep the Eldians within the walls like busy, you know, fighting the Titans. But it's like if they didn't do that, not like they would have been just left unbothered.
Yeah.
You know, like the Eldians wouldn't have even done anything.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that's the thing.
We don't have anything to fight about. Just you're just
because it's like the king already wants like peace.
Yeah.
He created the walls for the peace.
Yeah.
You know? And it was all peaceful.
he was like, just please leave us alone.
Yeah. But then you went and you because you know he made that that threat that if you disturb us, the rumbling will occur. And I guess, I mean, it is fair to say that Marley and the other nations did have fear of that happening, so they wanted to prevent that. But it's like, my God, if you just left them alone, you know, you could have not gone through this at all. So it's so interesting.
Yeah. Just thinking back to like history as well. That's why I was like really quiet because I'm just like, what is Isayama alluding to? Because I've seen a lot of articles going around about like how like his ideas are at times like really controversial. Like, you know, they're like, oh, is he supporting certain stuff and all of this? But I think you know, I haven't done a lot of research to it, so I'm not going to talk so much about it. But
I think I can kind of tell what you're talking about because I remember something like that. I remember learning something. That has to do like this.
It's kind of like, just leave them alone.
If you didn't do anything, then you would have been okay. But because all they want to do is stop the war. You know, it's pretty anti-war. But because they have to do it, it's like they have no choice but to, you know, they only want they only want to survive. They only want to, you know, keep the people around them safe, have the peace.
Yeah, it was kind of like Molly basically did all of that to like Paradise Island and Eldians for the fear that they will, you know,
they will
eventually do something to them. But that fear, was it? I mean,
it caused this.
It's based on fear. It's based on emotion rather than something more solidified. So you kind of have yourself to blame because what you did ignited, like created those kinds of feelings, and boom, you have like a war.
It also, like, you could argue also that King Fritz shouldn't have even threatened them like that. You know? Just say, I want peace, so I'm gonna go away. Bye. That's it. Don't threaten them.
Do you remember how we said something about how in like Elliot? No, sorry, on Paradise Island. You remember how like Wall Maria and all that stuff. So the outside walls, they're more so like the peasants and all that, and then in the inner walls, it's King Fritz and everyone else. So it's like that capitalistic hierarchy and stuff. And how I said that whatever he does like really affects like people out there. So it's kind of like the pyramid thing, but in a circle. So seeing everything that's been theorized and said earlier about how Marley's actions have also affected them, it kind of gives you the idea that it's the pyramid is not just the pyramid, it's a whole ass I don't know,
shape.
It's a bigger pyramid, you know.
Bigger pyramid.
So just thought it was really interesting. So you have people like Aaron and Levi who are not just suffering from what King Fritz and all that, like, because he did threaten them and like, arguably started it all, I would say. But you also have that nation. So they're basically dumping all of that crap all down to that group. It's pretty pretty sad.
We learned as well during the theater scene. I think we didn't really talk much about the theater scene, but
not as much,
but like the walls were named after Ymir's daughters.
Oh yeah.
What walls do you have?
I only remember Maria.
She got no. That's this district.
No, I forgot.
I forgot. Gotta look back on that.
Yeah.
What else did you find interesting? Do you have any like theories?
No, this episode was more so a reflective episode, so I didn't know what to say during it. It's just a lot to take in.
I like Mikasa. I like the scene where Mikasa's just grieving at Sasha's grave.
Sasha. I like that it's a really reflective episode as well because like it kind of felt like a tribute to Sasha. Something that we're feeling what they're feeling. And it's just so well done in regards to the atmosphere of how this episode was directed.
Yeah.
I think from the colors and the music as well. So I think that's pretty well done. I think with Gabby, I feel like she and Aaron are going to... She's gonna play a huge role, I think, in the future. Aaron is gonna arguably kind of maybe meet his match with kind of like with Gabby, and Gabby would possibly kind of symbolize his younger self in the sense, because if you look at it from her perspective, it's more or less the same thing like what Aaron has been gone through in season 1.
Yeah.
And you can see her passion, her hatred, exactly more or less the same way how Aaron was after shit went down in his village. So I don't know how this is gonna play out. It's just a theory, but I just thought that it might be really interesting that if, I don't know, if Gabby grows or I don't know, gets some sort of like tactic weapon or whatever to go against Aaron, and if they end up fighting, I just thought it would be like a really cool kind of you know, present Aaron fighting with someone who kind of reminds him of his younger self. And it's again possibly kind of like that second generation parallel to Aaron and Reiner, where Reiner at that time was the one that was a bit more looking down at Aaron like he was, you know. So I just lots of parallels, I guess.
Yeah.
So I think that's one thing. In regards to Zeke and Aaron, I personally don't really know what to theorize between those two because I'm still trying to figure out what the heck they're trying to plan. Like, I know they're planning something, and probably I'm a bit daft, but I don't think I've gotten a lot of clues because they haven't really explicitly talked about the plan.
Yeah.
I just know that they're just together.
Yeah, just threaten because they have the royal and the the founding together.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So yeah.
So it's all about the threat and the threats, but then I'm like,
Aaron's like, yeah, the world sees us as bad guys. Might as well be.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay then, embracing yourself.
Yeah.
That was interesting. Gabby really, when she was like that, she really looked like Aaron, and I was like,
yeah.
Oh, and the famous Aaron screenshot.
Yes, I've seen that around. I think you've sent it to me as well.
Yeah.
Cause
this is like last year.
Yeah. Cause I remember when season 4 was announced and then we were really hyped and I was all, I can't wait to see Levi and everyone else again. I remember Kina was like, you're not ready to see Aaron, and she sent me that screenshot and I died.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, that screenshot is unavoidable.
Yeah, definitely. It's not even a big spoiler, but it's a huge like
yeah, like, oh my god, he looks like that.
Yeah. They had him breathe out fog like twice.
Yeah. Wow.
Like they just know.
He's like, it's like
Yeah.
Boy really needed that fog out of his mouth.
Well, Yuki Kaji has seen that scene a lot, huh? Voicing to the rookie. Do you have any? Oh, I can't ask you about this. Do you have any theories about Zeke and Aaron?
Do I have any theories? Well,
Do you know?
Well, I don't have any. Well, no, I don't have any theories.
Okay.
Because I know. Because I can't
Do you have anything you can dish or?
Do I have anything I can dish? That's basically like asking for a spoiler.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm really excited.
Maybe something to leave like food for thought.
Food for thought.
That I could maybe base a whole theory on, perhaps.
Oh, okay. No, I can't.
No.
I can't.
Can't do it without being obvious.
Yeah.
Aye, okay.
Well, that's for me at least.
Okay.
If I tell you something.
Is it an obvious kind of like is it really
Well-
obvious, like clear cut in my face and I'm just not seeing it, or?
Well, no, I wouldn't say it's not obvious or not that obvious.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, it's not one or the other. It's just, yeah, if I say one thing, you're probably gonna guess it. And
Okay.
like, even though if it's right, I'm gonna be like,
I know. You always do that.
yeah, so.
It's like a whole like haiku thing. Oh my god, does he really die? Is Dechi real?
That was so funny.
She wouldn't tell me that it's not. She didn't tell me the answer. She kept saying, let's see.
Yeah, sure. You really thought he died, huh?
I did.
Yeah.
And I was like, death in volleyball? Really? In volleyball? It's like Kuroko no basket. Kuroko just dies or something. Like, that's not...
That was funny.
Crazy.
That was so funny. Because they really left it off like that.
It's so stupid.
Like the cliffhanger.
Yeah, and then the next episode was like, oh, well then, okay.
Really interesting to see the weapons, you know, and how Yelena brought it. And then Zoe, whoa. Hanji was like very fascinated with it. And then like they came together and just, you know, revolutionized? Industrialized? No, I don't know the word.
I know the word,
Yeah.
but not in English.
Yeah.
Advanced it. Made
Yeah.
advancement.
Made it advanced.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was really cool. Oh, also if there's any like, because we are aware that there are some after credit scenes, but there's a difference between after credits and previews, because some people get mistaken a lot that we don't want to watch previews because that will happen in the next episode. But if there is an after credit scene that is not going to be in the episode, in the next episode, please do let us know
Yeah.
if we have to watch the episode after credits scene.
Yeah, we tend to try to avoid the previews because we
Yeah.
we don't want to
Spoil
No.
for the next.
even
yeah.
like a second.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is why I'm so glad that a reaction to last episode I didn't see anything to do with Sasha's face.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. I am not used to the fact that Armin actually has abs.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. One thing that was really interesting for me was that it was so sad to see Armin like being such a pacifist. The 3 years ago. You know?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. That caught my attention as well. I forgot about it. Yeah.
Because it's like now he's just very like he's so like depressed, really. So it's kind of to see him last time have so much hope, and then now it's gone already. Kind of. Well, not gone, but you know.
Yeah, he was like, "Can't we just sit down and talk? Like,
Yeah.
can we
Like that is
tell
so.
them that we're not mean, we're not evil?"
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, oh my gosh, baby, like, if you bring a boy like Armin to a conference for war, everyone's like, yeah, you all are evil and shit, and then you have Armin, but we're not all evil.
Yeah.
Look at me. I like the ocean. I like the seashell.
Seashell.
Seashell. Everyone else, oh my god, let's stop the war.
Let's just stop. He's so adorable. I was really interesting to see Mikasa as well, like back Armin up a bit, because I think she's kind of seeing the change in Eren and like, well, the change. Has he really changed? I mean, he still wants to fight. Well, no, he doesn't want to fight, but he has to fight. So he still has that mentality a bit, but it's just that it's skewered a bit to a different goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just, yeah.
Because I think I tend to forget that Eren basically murdered Mikasa's do you remember the one scene where Mikasa got adopted by Eren's dad and mom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like something was happening to Mikasa, but then like Eren came in and like murdered.
Yes,
Those-
yeah,
yeah.
when they were kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he still had that. He still has that. You know?
Murderous intent.
Yeah, murder's intent.
No, he has the
Yeah.
personality whereby if he
Yeah, he needs to.
He will not hesitate to
Yeah.
get rid of you if you are hurting
Yeah.
people.
Hurting his family, his
Yeah.
friends, you know, getting in the way of that. You know? Yeah. That was really interesting.
Yeah, I would say that I agree. Like his mindset and stuff, it hasn't changed. I feel like his passion has just toned down a little bit.
Toned down.
The biggest change I would say is Armin. Mikasa for me has always been a bit more she knows what she's fighting for, but mainly I see that her main purpose is Eren.
Yeah.
To protect him, and
Yeah.
you know, something that she swore that she would do since they were kids
Yeah.
because of what happened,
Yeah.
you know. Isayama, can you like simplify everything, please? I can't.
Yeah, because in season 1, if you watch the opening scene, the opening scene is literally Aaron's memories, but everything that will happen. So it's like,
Well, I need to rewatch season 1.
yeah.
Crap.
Even I didn't know that, and I only found out like last year. I was like, holy shit! I have to go back and watch it again. It's just so bizarre that it happened in season 1 like that,
Yeah.
like so early on, and we never noticed.
Was the
Never really
manga
noticed.
even up to that? To revealing like, you know, that happened yet? Because
Yeah, I
if
don't
not,
know.
it'll be so cool that
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, but yeah,
Yeah.
that was really cool.
Well, how the heck does he plan for this whole thing? That was crazy. Wow. Levi doesn't seem like the kind who would have time for conversations. He'll go to the meeting plan and then clean and sleep.
Yeah, it's like on a schedule set.
Yeah, he looks like a schedule kind of person. He looks like he sleeps at 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he goes home, he cooks, he cleans, he goes to sleep, and then he goes back to being a soldier. And then
Yeah.
he goes home, cooks, cleans.
He cooks, clean, showers, sleeps, wakes up, goes back to being a soldier. Kicks Aaron.
every day becoming more and more sad.
Titan Baga Setto.
Stop! Where's the menu? You're stepping on it.
Oh, sir, you're stepping on it. Nanda. We have to link that video.
Somebody mentioned that you speak very good Japanese. Yeah, no, sorry, you understand Japanese well. I don't that much. She learns it, so.
She's really good at getting it though.
No.
Not bad, not bad. Thank you. I'm glad.
Yeah.
At least my years of studying it shows, because imagine if it doesn't. So sad. Hiroshi Kamiya, if you want someone to talk to, please, I would love to talk to you.
You want someone to talk to you?
I don't know, I love doing like Levi impersonations.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There's this one time we did the impersonation outside and like this crow chased after us. I don't know why.
Because crows make the sound.
Yeah, crows are like, So I was like,
And it made it back.
Sorry, we didn't really say a lot during the episode itself. It was really somber and I just didn't know what to add.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I would say today was nonetheless very, what do you call that?
Very beautiful.
Insightful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful angel.
Wasn't too information heavy.
Yeah. It's more about like how did they even
Like,
get to this point.
yeah, somber, reflective episode.
Yeah. The pacing was really good, I would say.
Yeah, it didn't feel draggy.
Yeah. It felt very
My back.
your neck, your back.
Again, if you stay too much, oh my god.
We're not gonna joke
We're
about
not
that.
gonna joke about that.
No.
You just cut that out when I just turned and you cut. Arisa, are we? No. Alright. Right, so again, if you stay to watch towards the end of the video, you're the real MVP. Thank you for watching all of our videos. If you watch it all the way to the end, wow.
Amazing.
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 And let us know in the comments down below.
What animes you should react to?
Yeah, if you have any requests,
Yeah.
what you thought about this episode as well, how did you feel? And please keep this spoiler free. Once again, all discussions must only be limited to what has been shown in the anime so far. She has read the manga. Dodge. She has read the manga, so she knows a lot of stuff. I don't. So that's why she explains everything. Keeps that balance, you know what I mean? And if you like this video, do give it a like, a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, do give it a thumbs up.
Right now.
Do turn your laptops upside down and turn it and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want more content, and turn on the notification bell to be notified whenever we upload a new video.
Yes. Attack on Titan reactions will come out every, well, I changed it to Thursday just to give me more time to edit because it takes a really long time to transfer the videos. So, yeah. AOT reactions will come out every Thursday from now on, unless said otherwise. Please do check out our discussions or community posts to know any changes in the schedule or whatever. And maybe we'll do a poll on there because then people would pick what animes we should react to.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like anybody looks at our community posts, so I don't know if it even like helps. But yeah.
Well, no one looks at our Twitter, that's for sure.
For sure. Yeah. We don't really use it that much, but you know, once people start to follow and stuff, we will definitely use it more. Yeah.
Links to our Twitter.
Socials down below.
Down below, our Instagram pages as well,
And
down
YouTube.
below, and our YouTube channels. If you're interested in getting to know us more, that would be lovely. Yes, we do need to react to Kimetsu no Yaiba
Yeah.
real soon. And for those of you asking about our Haikyuu reactions, we would love to react to Haikyuu, but we're still trying to figure out how to get around the copyright infringements that we seem to be having with Haikyuu because of this music and all that.
Yeah, I don't know how people like put it up online.
Yeah.
Without like I know some of them cut it out, some scenes that they have to, but when I try to put it up, I have to cut a lot, so it kind of makes no difference if I upload it or don't upload it. You know, because then everything would just be cut out.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they do it.
Yeah. Maybe we could mute, like we could have the Haikyuu episode on, but then we mute the sound when there's like music, so we still have the moving picture and the stuff.
That's
and we
the
can...
thing. Like I already muted the parts, like that needed muting, but it's still blocked.
Yeah, so YouTube doesn't like us and Haikyuu. We actually didn't watch Haikyuu in our own time as well, so everything's gonna be completely new.
Yeah.
Because we want to react to it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. So if you do have an idea on what we could do, please do let us know.
Yeah.
About
please,
that.
Please,
yeah,
please,
it will really help.
Please.
And I think that is about it for today's episode. And yeah, once again, thank you so much for subscribing and sticking to our channel and our reactions. It's very lovely to have you guys here. And
yeah, please do check out our previous AOT reactions if you haven't already.
Yes,
Why would
please.
you watch this video if you have not?
we make very excellent background noises as well. So if you need to study, have us talk in the background.
Yeah, we're pretty boring people, but you know, it's cool.
I agree. Speaking of, we're just rambling on now. We are gonna continue our podcast as well. In regards to our podcast, we were thinking of having each episode specific to certain topics. So do let us know if you want to talk about something extensively for like an hour as a podcast episode. We're definitely thinking of having Code Geass as one episode, or it might even stretch out to more than that.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking because I'm still in the middle of watching Naruto Shippuden, so that could be an interesting podcast episode too.
Yeah.
It's a lot to cover, and yeah, so if you're interested in that, help you.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's it for today's video. This was Lizzie.
This was Kina.
Out of service. Pumpkin says bye.
Kata says bye bye.
And we will
Bye
see
bye,
you.
Akihiko.
Excuse me, that's not right. You can't just attack me like that.
Bye bye, Akihiko.
If you watch the Given movie, please. Oh,
I get it.
Given?
I get it.
We have to have an episode for Given.
I get it. Like, well, just let go, will you?
わかった。話せよ。え？あ、話せ。We need to have an episode for Given. Am I the only one who has stiff back? Ugh.
Maybe.
Sometimes I just wanna. If you've seen the SpongeBob SquarePants, do you remember that episode where Squidward just lied down on a rock, and he was like, "I'm gonna relax even if it kills me," and it's like.
How do you even remember? I don't remember.
That was my favorite scene.
Fuck! It's like you actually watch it religiously.
No, I saw it when I was like what 14, that particular episode, and it just stuck with me since. It's so funny.
The only
It's
episode,
so funny.
the only episode I remember is the marching band. That's the only.
You don't?
episode.
Do you not remember the one when SpongeBob had like that doodle twin?
No.
And that doodle twin was like, it came to life from the paper, and it was carrying like this pencil and was threatening to erase SpongeBob.
No.
That was such a scary episode. To this day I can't watch it. It's too scary.
Oh.
It's like,
Just stop.
it's like, how do we go from anime to SpongeBob? No, dude, it's so scary. It's scary, right? Alrighty, thank you for the 130 something subs.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye bye.
See you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, Akihiko.
Mula nakdama. Bye bye.